Hey guys, it's Jordan from the Travel Buffet. Welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm excited to see you today, but I am a little sad, if you know what I mean. I'm coming off of a holiday weekend. We just went somewhere special for the 4th of July weekend, and now it's back to reality, unfortunately, back to work, back to adulting. But I am here to give you some fun highlights about the trip that we just took. So Craig and I took a long weekend from Wednesday to Sunday and decided to drive up to Chicago, Illinois. It was not too far of a drive for us. It was like just about 3 hours, maybe a little bit over once we made some detours. But it was a lot of fun, and in fact we had so much fun that I took lots of video footage while I was there, but didn't really get a good semblance of a vlog going, so I decided to put together a highlights reel of some of the exciting things that we did. So if you want to take a look at those, we've got those coming up for you shortly. Hello everybody, it is Jordan from the Travel Buffet. I am excited today because we're finally on vacation again. How about you, Craig? Are you excited to be on vacation? Yep. Very much so indeed. So we are headed to the Windy City today for a little 4th of July vacation. So today is the 4th of July and I'm not feeling super spirited. Got my Jurassic Park take on. At least someone's got red and blue on over here. But oh well. I was throwing things in my bag and I was like just not thinking about America. So I guess that makes me a bad citizen of this country. Not really sure. But that's not really why we're in Chicago anyway. So we're just here to explore the city because we feel like we always go to Chicago for like a concert or a sporting event, something in passing. We're like, we should really just drive up for a long weekend, give the city a real shot at seeing what it's all about. So we actually don't really have a strong plan for today. We've got some tours planned for the rest of the weekend, but we are driving into the city right now and getting ready to go check in at our hotel. So we're just gonna see what we get into today, and hopefully it's not overcrowded because of the holiday, but I anticipate some fun happening nonetheless. Down for this lengthy elevator ride? No? Floor 9. We've got some fancy ordering machines. It's like you order here and then you go pick it up. What? Yeah, well, heard it was good. Yeah, no Dijonnaise, gross. beer garden. Sorry, there's a difference. I don't want to offend. So I told someone that we were going to a beer garden, and he freaked out a little bit, just a little bit, in a very respectable adult kind of way. But if you close your eyes hard enough and envision yourself in Munich, is it almost the same?
No, it's about 25 degrees hotter.
Ah, really? So it's not humid over there? How's your beer? What are you drinking?
Coronado Weekend by an IPA.
Gotcha. And it's yummy? I see. But we are enjoying some shade for the moment, so.
Take one up there, really fun view that it is. And if you can, walk on over to the glass boxes that hang out on the western side of the building. If you walk on over to the glass box, you look straight down, you're looking at 1,300 feet away from you. Absolutely spectacular.
Favorite spots. So yeah, went through a lot of change throughout the years, went through some renovations. Back in 1969, I believe it was, it became the Exchequer. The family who owns it now bought it back in 1980, the Manos family. And when they bought this place, they were no strangers to customer service. Their family had already owned a grocery store on the south side of Chicago for over 100 years.
So we are hanging out here in front of Wrigley.
We're just here, we're not hanging out.
We have been hanging out here for about 20 seconds to take a photo.
We have been here for 20 seconds. There's no hanging out yet.
Okay, whatever, Craig. So, but I was just reminded while we were here of the time that Craig and I met, so this actually kind of ties into Wrigley Field, sort of. And so I felt like we should tell you the story really quick. So, how many years ago was it, Craig? 6.5, almost 7, something like that.
March or January? No.
It was
This
August.
Was August
Yeah.
12.
August of 2012, eons and eons ago, the day that Craig and I did not meet, but actually saw each other. So we both went to the University of Kentucky, and there were like freshman activities for the new students on campus. So we went over to the gym's fields out by the athletic complex, and we were playing games before the evening's activities got started. And so I was put in what they called a K team, which was like a group of maybe 15 people, and Craig was on his own K team as well, and I was wearing a Cubs shirt. And so my K team happened to play Red Rover against Craig's K team, and he thought Cubs shirt girl was kind of cute, right? Just kinda. And I noticed that he was wearing an Adidas shirt. And so I would see him around campus after this event happened. I would be like, oh, there's Adidas guy. And then just like mentally in my head, because I didn't know his actual name. And then after we started dating, we started scrolling through my Instagram feed one day, and he was like, there was a picture of me, a selfie that I took in my Cubs shirt, and he was like, I think you wore that shirt during K week, because I knew you as Cubs shirt girl. And so now we are Adidas guy and Cubs shirt girl here at Wrigley Field.
It's terrible.
You're terrible. Mwah. All right, so that was just a peek into some of the exciting things that we got to do while we were in Chicago. We had a for real blast while we were there, and it was honestly nice to just kind of get away for almost a full week and just kind of do nothing, get away from the stresses of life, and just explore an exciting city. So I will say, of the things that we did, my top place that we ate at was 100% this place called RPM Italian. And I highly recommend going there. I don't believe I took any footage while I was there. It was pretty fancy schmancy, and so I just wanted to give it a quick shout out before I hopped off here. We did find a bottle of Round Pond Kith and Kin wine while we were there, which, if you have been watching some of my earlier vlogs, we took a trip out to Napa Valley earlier this year and we visited Round Pond Winery, and it was by far our favorite place that we stopped on our trip. So of course we had to order a bottle of this wine to share at the dinner table. But that kind of wraps up all the fun stuff that we did in Chicago. So if you guys did anything fun over the 4th of July weekend, I want to hear about it below in the comments. And also, if you've been to Chicago recently or in the past and you've got fun tidbits from what you did on your trip, definitely let me know about those as well. Thanks again for watching another video on the Travel Buffet. I hope you've learned something that you didn't already know. And if you're enjoying these videos, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And you can also come find me on my social media. I love to say hi and talk with everyone, so you can find me at the Travel Buffet. But other than that, thanks again for joining me, and I will see you in my next video.